Ladies and gentlemen, I'm with somebody very, very, very special who's done a really cool thing here this weekend, and I'm going to let you see him now. Hello, I bet you know him, that's why I didn't have to introduce. This is Artur Pawlowski, who came to the ostrich farm just yesterday, I guess, yeah?
Yes, last night.
Came last night with Mocha, which was great to see him as well. And you had a great service this morning, and then a baptism. And I want to just ask you, like, why did you come out to the ostrich farm? What motivated you to come?
Well, I wanted to come for a long time, believe it or not. I wanted to come here and support the people. I'm always saddened, put it this way, when I see a great injustice, and I believe that this story is a story of great injustice. This is a story of David versus Goliath, the powerful, the evil, the wicked, the corrupted against the little man, against someone that they know does not have the resources or the power, the strength to resist the government. So when I saw them rising up, standing up, and when I saw the people coming in support, that really touched my heart. I said, if everyone did this, if the people would actually stand together in solidarity with each other, this corruption would end. We would always win. So that inspired me, this fight for birds. Because it's not really fight for the birds, it's fight for justice. It's fight for people's ability to make their own decisions without the government overreach, without the government control. What we're witnessing right now is that those people that are supposed to serve us have become the wannabe pharaohs. They are acting like pharaohs. We are the power, we are the kings of today, and you're the slaves. Well, I'm siding with the slaves. I'm siding with those that are the little people, because when the little people come together, it's over for the wannabe pharaohs. And that's what I see here. I see little people coming together, and they have become the most powerful force that is in this province. Believe it or not, the eyes of the world are on this farm because of you, because of people that were willing to spend the time to come together in solidarity and tell the story of a great injustice that is being done to the farmers.
How do you, thank you, the court case is coming up on July 15th. It could go either way.
Yeah.
How do you feel that people should react depending on which way it goes?
Well, I pray and I hope that the government will do the right thing. It can go either way for a number of reasons, because the government doesn't like to be embarrassed. The government doesn't like to be seen as weak. In other words, either they're right or not, they will do everything in their power to crush the opposition, those that dare to stand against them. I hope that's not the case here. I hope that the judge will do the right thing. If the judge will not do the right thing, then I would say to you, the people, you're more powerful than the judge. You're more powerful than the government. You are more powerful than our CMP. If you stay united, there is no power to close this, to destroy this farm. So in a way, my message is very simple. Alone, you're finished, you're done. You don't stand a chance. When you come together, that's half of the victory. When you invite God into this unity, they don't stand a chance. That's the difference. So I would say to you, it's not up to the judge what happens to this farm. It's up to you, the people.
So literally it could be a matter of prayer.
It could be a matter of not just prayer, but standing strong together in a time of whatever happens. If it goes to the left, you stand together. If it goes to the right, you rejoice with the owners. Either way, if you stand together in unity, you have already won.
So how do people at home that don't have the ability to come and stand here physically on this bit of land, how do they stand together unified if they're all separate?
Well, actually, you have more power than you think. You actually have more power than you think. You can support the fighters. You see, you can be the unbeatable army. You can be the most powerful warrior, but without the supplies, without the lifeline, if you will, of supporters keeping us in a fight. My brother David has this saying, we're willing to fight, we're fighting, we're in the trenches, but you gotta supply us with the bullets. And of course the bullets right now are not for the gun. The bullets is you sharing the story, you sharing this interview, you chipping in, you supporting, you sending a letter, you going to the mainstream propaganda media and saying this is wrong, or going to your member of parliament or MP and saying this is ridiculous, this must stop, I demand that this stops. You know, people lost hope in their power. My job is to remind you that those MLAs, MPs are supposed to serve you. That the truth is you are the power, but you're not exercising your power. The moment you realize how powerful you are, it's over for the crooks. It's over for the corrupted judges. It's over for the corrupted law enforcement agencies. It's over for the corrupted members of parliament, mayors, councillors. We the people, and by doing this, you're telling the government, we the people will not put up with this. That's power. You know why they arrested me? I was the first one to be arrested in a truck convoy. You know why they have arrested a pastor, not the trucker? Because of the message. I was telling people how powerful they are if they choose to be powerful, if they choose to come together. They don't have enough police officers to stop the people. They don't have enough judges. They don't have enough jails to lock millions of Canadians when the Canadians will come together and say enough is enough. That's the message. And it terrifies them. It scares them. So you have the power. Actually, I would say, I'll go further. You are the power. You are the power. But they are trying to lie to you that you don't have any power. That's just not true. I'm a Polish immigrant. I grew up behind the Iron Curtain, and I saw in the 80s the power of the people against the most powerful empire, the Soviet Empire at that time. I'm telling you, they didn't have enough soldiers and the police to stop the people when they finally said, that's it. Enough is enough.
What's next for you? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Well, I'm going back home. I mean, I pastor 2 churches. We feed thousands of people, so it's very busy. Sometimes I feel like I run a restaurant than a charity. And then we're going to take a few days off, I hope, and keep plowing. I mean, for me, it never ends. It's just from one thing to another, from one fight to another, and from one victory to another.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't get to tune into the baptism this morning or the service before, this is a man who has fully stepped into his power, and he doesn't take credit for it. You know, how did you become so convicted of what you believe, how in such a clear channel? How did that happen?
Well, I was a businessman, and I did not believe, I didn't want to have anything to do with God. But you know, God has this wonderful way of showing you who is really in control. And my firstborn son was born dead, with a heart on opposite side, smashed lungs, and all the bowels went up and messed up his upper chest. That was 25 years ago. I think that was the moment in my life that I realized that there is someone more powerful than money, friends, politics, all those different things. And I made peace with God. I said, no matter what happens with our son, I'll serve you for the rest of my life. No matter what is your choice, what is your decision. And guess what happened? He healed my son. He is 25 years old. Heart within a couple hours went to its natural place. The lung that was not there grew. It's called a miracle. They call him a star baby. And he's starting to be a lawyer in Virginia, USA. You see, my God is God of miracles, signs, and wonders. My God has the final say. It's not the devil, it's not the government, it's not the judges. My God, He is the judge of judges, and He has always the final say.
Oh my God. Well, you've had the final say here today. I want to thank you very much, Artur.
God bless you, sir.
Appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Share it out, folks. That's Artur Pawlowski here on the Universal Ostrich Farm in Edgewood, BC. Thank you. We'll see you later.